It's your boy DJ Foreign Exchange. You know we in the Trap City Digital. We in the trap. You know what I mean? Today's segment is sponsored by Gas Valley Scribbles, GVG, Gas Valley Global, Gas Valley Genetics, Gas Valley Garden. And today, man, is a sad day, man. My bro passed away on his birthday. I think it was yesterday, the 29th, or the day before. You know what I mean? Young Scooter, man. Rest in peace, Young Scooter. Rest in peace, Young Scooter. You know what I mean? When the reports first came out, they said that the police had shot him, and a few hours later, the police put up some news footage and said they didn't shoot Young Scooter. They said it was a freak accident. He jumped the fence and broke his femur bone and passed away in the hospital on his birthday, which is sad. You know, here at Trap City Digital, we a dying breed, real trappers, man. And when we lose a trapper, it's sad. You know what I mean? Anytime we lose a brother from another mother, it's sad, man. And trappers come in all shapes, all sizes, all forms, all colors. You know, in this Trap City Digital shit, we don't do no race, none of that. We all one. You know what I mean? All businessmen, trappers, and you know. And it's just sad that the bro passed away. I was a fan of his music. If y'all know Zaza Depths, you can pick your price. I mean, Columbia, that's fucking Future. You know, Future man's on the trap shit when they do their thing. You know, he FBG, free band. You know, one of my favorite songs is him and Filthy Rich, Bust Down. Go check that out. Young Scooter and Filthy Rich, Bust Down. The shit came out about 9 years ago. I still listen to it to this day. He got a song with ETSG.
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide with Atlanta police saying they did not, in fact, shoot Young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were two male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home, he actually jumped two fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur. Again, we don't know the details of exactly the injuries, but tonight the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter. While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is in fact not true, and the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired, and again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those two men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped two fences, and during that run over those fences, he fell, and what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not.
He just got so much hits, street hits, you know. He's an Atlanta legend, first and foremost. Second of all, he's a Trap City Digital legend. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him, rest in peace to Dolph. It's a bunch of drill rappers now. It ain't a bunch of trap rappers. So, you know, when we lose one of ours, it hurt. So I just want to say rest in peace to Young Scooter. God bless him and his family. If he had any kids, wife, you know, if his mom's, pops, or, you know, all his peoples, pray for y'all, and wish y'all could get through this easy, you know, and, you know, just blessings to y'all, man. Blessings the future, you know what I mean? The Future lost a couple trap homies, you know, OG Double D, Free Being OG. He passed away a few years ago, you know. He was with the Free Being gang in the beginning to look where they at now, and he lost Scooter now. So, you know, shout out to you, Future, man. You know, blessings. Hope you get through this one. I know you is. You're a player, so you're going to get through it because you got to get through it. But rest in peace, Young Scooter, you know what I mean? I want to take a moment of silence. If you got a spliff, if you got a drink, a shot of liquor, some jewelry, big watch, big car, I need you to pull over, put your watch in the air, put your jewelry up for my boy, man. My boy a trapper, man. Moment of silence for Young Scooter. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just a tragic situation. My boy died on his birthday, bro. Like, how trippy is that? That's trippy. He died on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking Scribbles right now. This episode is sponsored by Scribbles. Shout out to GVG. But it's just weird, and I hope Atlanta PD ain't do no backdoor shit to my guy, man. But this was a learning lesson for me too, yo. We got to get out of the trap. We got to get out of the hood. Even though we don't need to be here, we come around because there's love here and we comfortable here, and this is what we know how to move and we know how to get low. But it's like there's so many factors to where something can happen to you. So I just want to say once again, rest in peace to Young Scooter. Blessings to Free Being, all his family. If he got any kids, his kids, moms, pops, baby mamas, brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins, friends, his block. You know what I mean? Scooter had countless street hits, man. His shit with Ross, you know, doing the motherfucking moonwalk, all that, man. And it's crazy because I look at Scooter like Scooter could have, if he really wanted to crush this shit, he could have crushed this shit. But he was like, shout out to Future and showing love to Future and showing love to everybody else and just stuck in his lane. I ain't never really hear him hate on nobody or nothing. He just put out his songs, do his thing, and just do him. And, you know, we could have got so much more out of him, and we don't realize how great people are until they pass. So, you know what I mean? He was great. He wasn't no hater. He was a trapper. That jug music was him. He motivated me to go get some money, you know what I mean? Some chili, some money, some Fritos, whatever you call it, you know what I mean? So, this Trap City Digital, man. Rest in peace, Young Scooter, you know what I mean? Not Future, rest in peace, Young Scooter. He passed away on his birthday, y'all. It's Trap City Digital, you know what it is.